Hi everyone, this is Simon Street with Denver Business Coach, and I wanted to share with you just briefly about the conversations that we're in with business owners this week. I think, whenever we talk to our strategic referral partners, people that we're connected with, they're always saying, what do you see happening? What's happening for you? What's happening with your clients? And I think, starting this week, we've really seen a shift in terms of the conversations that we're in with our clients, and I just want to take a minute to share that with you. I think looking back, the last 2 weeks have really been a time where, we've talked about just like shock, disbelief, a lot of changes happening really quickly, and a lot of business owners needing to make very quick tactical changes, and somewhat in disbelief, couldn't even figure out what is happening to them and how quickly their entire landscape has changed. But distinctly this week, I think what we're seeing now is the conversation is really, what's the path ahead? Where do we need to go from here? And with that, I think we're in a lot of conversations with our clients about taking inventory. At this point, you're kind of like leaving the shock and disbelief behind, and you're entering a time period where you need to really invent your business to a certain extent. You need to innovate. You need to create a plan of how are we not only navigating the next 6 to 12 weeks in a certain way, but how are we going to position this business past that and create a plan. I think there's a lot of opportunities. One of the things that we're doing with our clients right now is just going back to like very simple tools like a SWOT analysis. Given the circumstances right now, given where your business is at right now, given where you're at right now, what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what are the opportunities, and what are the threats, and really take inventory. And from that place, then having more strategic conversations about what the path forward is really going to look like. And I think there's some time needed with that, but we also have more clarity at this point. We can kind of foresee how this is going to unfold, even though without any question, there's a lot of variables still, but there's more certainty than there was 2 weeks ago. And I think after this planning stage, we're really going to enter a phase of just execution, implementation, where business owners have to get to work, really pedal to the metal, and like all in terms of just implementing the changes that we're discussing in our plans. And I think what we're going to see is the focus is really going to be on a very lean, agile business model. Obviously, cash flow is going to be one of the most important conversations right now. And I think there's going to be a lot of lessons learned, a lot of like trimming of access that was not necessarily giving the business the most return on investment. And every line item on the budget is going to be evaluated. Is it really moving our company forward, our goals forward, or not? And after the execution, I think what we're going to see is the businesses that really had a winning strategy, that really had a plan, that started working it now, are going to see that they're going to prevail and that they're going to really grow and going to be well positioned for the recovery phase. And I do think that the businesses that are not taking advantage right now, that are just laying dormant, that are really not taking the time to innovate, to take stock and figure out how to move forward, and just hope that things are going to go back to normal, those are the companies that may be able to get through this period of time, but when things are going to pick up, are going to see themselves in a very difficult position, keeping up with the competitors that really have taken this time to work on their strategy and innovate their business. And then I think, a lot of the conversations we're in is business owners who are maybe thinking to sell their business in the next year or two are realizing maybe I have to stay in the business a little longer at this point. Maybe the financing for certain business deals is going to get tighter. Maybe investors are going to be a little bit more conservative or holding back. Maybe there's just too steep of a discount on the value of the business. And our work is always, how can we increase the value of your company? How can we position and build a business that is valuable, that's sellable, that is really giving the owner that freedom to exit the business if they want to. And I'm really excited about those conversations because I think now more than ever, all of a sudden business owners realize how important it is to not just earn income through the business, but actually build an asset that they can sell at some point. So those are some of the conversations we're in. It's a very exciting time for us as business coaches because I think a lot of business owners realize we need strategic advice. We need someone that gives us a second opinion and helps us navigate it. And we actually had some really good forward-looking conversations in the last few days, and are happy to be shifting into that type of thinking and work at this point. So for all business owners, I hope you're doing well. I just want to give again a message of encouragement and kind of a little bit of a focus on what you can be focusing on right now. I hope you take advantage of the opportunities that are there. And as always, if there's anything that we can help you with, don't hesitate to reach out, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.